Hello artists! Today we're going to go on a nature walk and create a mandala. But before we go on our walk, let's learn a little bit about what a mandala is. What is a mandala? A mandala means circle in the language of Sanskrit. It's basically a design that has a center and then has things radiating out from that center. This is called a radial design. If you're a fourth grader and you did the radial paper design with me, then you've already experienced learning about radial designs. Some people say that mandalas represent the universe. Here's some natural examples of mandalas, things you can find in nature that look like a mandala. They're things that have a center. As you can see, the green plant has a center and then has all the leaves coming out from the center. Same thing with the flower. There's a center and everything radiates out. Let's look at a couple more. A snowflake is a mandala. It has a center point and it has things radiating out from that center point. And if you cut an orange in half, you have a center and things radiating out from that center. Now let's look at some examples of mandalas that are made from found objects in nature. As you can see, the people that made these mandalas used different things for their backgrounds. Some of them made them right on the dirt or on a white piece of paper. This one's on grass. You can choose whatever you would like to use as the background for your mandala. And then you just organize all the pieces you find into this nice radial design. What kind of mandala will you create? Okay, artists, we're going to go on a nature walk. Here are some pansies in my front yard that I planted at Christmas. And they're still alive because it didn't get that cold this winter. So I'm going to get some of these when we come back. I don't want to get them now because I think they'll die. But here's my supplies. I have some scissors. And I have this little paper bag to put stuff in that I find. And I have my sunglasses. All right, so let's go. Okay, so here I am walking. I'm not really going like out in the woods, but there's some fields and stuff by my neighborhood, and I'm just going to check out maybe what I can find. I might take some of this because it kind of has a cool leaf to it. So I'm going to actually cut this because that has some pretty cool leaves on it. It's just a weed, and I'm going to put that in my bag. And then I think I might take these because these are really cool looking, kind of lacy leaves. So I might be able to do something cool with those. So I'm going to cut some of those. And I'm just going to continue down kind of on the side of this field. And I don't even have tennis shoes on. I just have my sandals on. So I'm just kind of walking on the curb and looking to see what I can find in this field. All right, and I'm going to get some pansies. I'm thinking I might take some of the white ones. Now just make sure if you take flowers that are planted like this, that you ask. Like if your mom has some flowers planted, just make sure that you ask before you take them. And please don't take any planted flowers out of your neighbor's yard. But you could, if there's a field next to your house or even some weeds you see, something like that, then you can take those. Okay, I gotta pick these up off the ground. All right, let's go in the back and we will, how pretty is that? Let's go in the back and we will make our mandala. All right, so I just got this cookie sheet out of my house and I'm gonna kind of see what I got. I'm gonna dump out my bag. Woo, I got lots of good stuff. And now I'm gonna just separate it out into piles. So I got pebbles. I got these really cool kind of lacy leaves. I got these white flowers. So I'm going to kind of divide them all out so I can see what I have. And then once I do that, I'll start making my mandala. All right, I'll be back in a sec. So here's all my stuff divided into different sections. I also have a bunch of twigs, and I'm going to take these and I'm going to just kind of break them up into the same sizes. I recently trimmed some trees in my backyard, and that's what all these twigs are from. So I'm going to do that, and then I have a flower pot over here that I haven't planted anything yet in, and I think I'm going to use that for my background. So we'll move over there in just a second, and I will start my mandala, and you can see how it goes. All right. So here's my little flower pot that I haven't, there's a little bit of something here. It might be weeds, I don't know. And I'm going to start my mandala. I'm just going to use this dirt as my background. I'm just going to put this as my center, because you need to have a center point that everything kind of radiates out for. So I'm going to use that really pretty orangey pansy. It's a little windy today, so hopefully you might have a day that's not quite so windy. And I'm going to just do this and make kind of some spokes, like I'm making a wheel going around. And I'm going to see if I can get it to be symmetrical. So I'm going to have these two be apart from each other, these two be apart from each other, these two, and these two. There we go. All right. And then I really love this bright green, these bright green leaves I found. So I think I'm going to put these in here. Maybe I'll use the smaller ones like this. And I'm going to put these here.
Mom, can I let the dogs out?
Yeah.
What?
Yes. And then, oh, I have some helpers. I'm just going to keep going around. All right, artists, here's what I came up with for my mandala. It's an ephemeral mandala, which means it's not going to last long. Ephemeral means not long lasting. And I've had a hard time making it just because it's a little breezy today. Hopefully you won't have so much wind on the day you make yours. So grab a friend or your mom or dad, go out on your nature walk, and get to work and see what you can create. Bye!